Hi, Stephanie Pack here. This lesson on blendable sounds was very valuable to me, and I thought that in my presentation of making these sounds, I would create a poster not only to help me, but also I will use this poster in my classroom as a reference when I am working with students and hopefully even collaborating with teachers in the future as we improve our efforts to reach our struggling readers. So I love the organization and the simplicity. And I think if I were reviewing with students, like a cumulative review of letter sounds, or even introducing new sounds, I would love to present it in this way. So this is just a little mock-up of maybe something more permanent on a bulletin board that I'm hopeful to create. I'm hoping, pardon me, to create. So we're going to start up here in the top left square of the chart. And I love the opportunity even to talk about some vocabulary with students. We have the word voiced and continuous and talk about what those words mean. And I love also that in our multisensory approach, we can even feel these voice sounds. I really paid attention as I was practicing to feel the vibration in my throat for these voice sounds and to realize how, like, even I could see a fun game seeing how long someone could hold a continuous sound. So there's lots of opportunity here in this organization even. So I would start with the five vowels. These are important sounds when we're blending sounds and words. So I would start here, and I also love the idea that we have some example words to connect these sounds to. So I think this is how I would do it. We're going to start with A, and our key words here are apple and sat, and A makes the ah sound. So I'm going to demonstrate here holding just lightly onto my throat. I can hear that vibration and ah, and I can hold that sound too, continuous. So E, now I have a little star by E and I and R because I love the cues here with body language that we can do to remember this as well. So E, for E, I'm going to drop my chin and say eh, as in egg and pet. And then for I often get these confused, E and I'm going to scrunch my nose like something that smells icky, like eh, okay, as in itch or sit, eh. O, ah, you, okay, so those are my five vowels. Then I'm going to come over here and I have some consonants that are also continuous in voice. So again, I can feel this vibration in the voice and I can hold that sound. So L, L, M, M, N, N, R. Now again, I have a little asterisk here because I have a clue. R is this sound, as in the beginning of read, like a growl. Okay, so I can make this V, V, W, W. Ooh, look, I even messed up there. We don't want to put any sound with the W. So W as in wet. And then Y, as in yellow. And then Z, Z. Okay, so this really, I'm going to stop here for just a moment. I would probably even say this to my students that I am really having to practice. Every time I listen to the demonstration video or even go through it myself, I'm realizing how much I have to practice to make these sounds blendable. So it's good. It's good for me. All right, so we're going to move over here to the trickiest square of all, the stopped voiced. Okay, so we're following the word voiced over and the word stopped down. We have stopped voiced sounds, and these are some of the trickiest sounds to make. We're going to work on it together. And the clue I really liked was concentrating on hearing the sound for this letter, B is our first letter, at the end of a word. And then quickly repeating the sound after I make that final sound in the word. I'll show you what I mean. So B, as in the word web, b, b, b. At the beginning of ball, ball, and then web, b. Okay, that's a tricky one. D, dog, beginning of dog, and then red, d, d, red, d, d. G, go, tag, g, tag, g. And then J, jug, j, j. Okay, these we'll work on. We absolutely would work on. And I will too. And then we have, we're going to move down to unvoiced. This will give us a chance to talk about that prefix un too. And we've only got 2 letters. This is our loneliest box with only 2 letters. And this sound is the sound for F. This is also continuous sound, but if I touch my throat again here, I'm not feeling that vibration. This is the difference between unvoiced and voiced. So I can hold that sound as in fan, and I can, the next letter S, I can hold that sound as well, but I don't feel the vibration. And then I'm going to move over to the last box. These are our unvoiced stop sounds. So I won't be able to hold these sounds. All right, first letter C, k, k, as in cat. Second letter H, this was interesting to me. H, I can hold, but it's just hard. So that's why it goes into the stop voice box, or excuse me, stopped unvoiced box, because I empty my lungs out when I say, but if I try really hard, I could say, okay. And then K, k, as in kite. K. P is the softest sound, as in pan. P. Just a little, and I like this pop. I put pop there too, just a pop of air. P. P. And then lastly, T. 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 All right, so those, oh, sorry, I forgot our outside the box friends. We've got Q and X that are outside the box, because when we say the sound for Q and X, we're saying a sound that combines another letter sound as well. Q is kwa, kwa, and X is ks, ks. All right, so they are outside the box. Thank you for listening, and I will continue to practice with this chart, and hopefully as I share it and continue to work on it, it will bring insight to my colleagues and help my students blend these sounds together to make words. Thank you.